Hello everyone and welcome to Long's Toys. Today I have a Marvel Legends review for you. This is Deadpool, as you can see, from the new X-Men line. Now it does say Build-A-Figure Juggernaut up here on the top, but Deadpool is kind of like a side addition to the line. He does not come with any Build-A-Figure parts for Juggernaut because he has so many accessories instead. Here's a picture of him on the back. I'll try to see if I can get up close and we can read what this says. It says, combined with impressive agility and stamina, Deadpool's power of self-healing make him nearly unstoppable in a fight. And then you have that in several other languages as well. Taking a look down here on the bottom, it says, I date me, and then again has the same phrase in several other languages, which is kind of funny. So I don't normally review Marvel Legend figures. I've done one or two in the past, just ones I think are really cool. And I found this in a store, and I couldn't even believe I found it because he's been pretty rare. Everyone's been snatching him up. Taking a look on the back here for the Juggernaut Build-A-Figure parts, you can see the line consists of Wolverine, Kitty Pryde, aka Shadowcat, Iceman, Havoc, Rogue, Phoenix, and Cable. So those 7 guys all come with Build-A-Figure parts for Juggernaut, and then Deadpool's just kind of here on his own. I love the hearts drawn above his head. So this guy looks pretty awesome. He comes with tons of accessories. So without further ado, I will get him out of the packaging and we'll take a closer look. So straight out of the box, I gotta say, this guy's pretty impressive. It looks exactly like Deadpool. They did a great job with the molding and the details and the colors and everything. I really, really love what they've done. And just the amount of accessories that he comes with is just fantastic. I'll go through a couple of these real quick. He's got this giant bazooka, which you can see has a little punching glove on the end. If you want, you can go ahead and pop that right out if you just want to hold him or have him holding a normal bazooka. So that is an option. But I think that's a nice little touch just to have the fun little boxing glove there on the end. He's got this giant gun, which I assume is some kind of laser rifle or something. I'm not 100% sure. But it's a neat little gun. It's a little bent from being in the packaging, but pretty neat nonetheless. And then he's got this, which I assume is some kind of machine gun or something. I'm not really up on my artillery, but I like the inclusion of all these different kind of guns. But the part I like the most, he comes with his 2 katana, which I think they did a great job on. Really nice detail here, even on the hilts. If I can get that to focus without the camera going crazy, maybe. Anyway, you can see that there's some red there on the black hilt, which I think looks really nice. Now, of course, he can hold these, no problem. They slide right into his hands. But the other cool thing is he does have 2 scabbards or sheaths on the back, for lack of a better term. And you can pop these in. Now, they do stick out a little bit on the bottom, as you can see, but it's just a tiny little bit. And it really doesn't bother me. I think it looks nice. So if I take this back out, you can store these 2 weapons on his back. Just like that. He comes with 2 handguns, which you can put one in here. And you can put the other one here on his side. And then he comes with a knife that you can put here on the side of his leg. So I love it when figures have like spaces to, you know, put the weapons, store them on their bodies, because then you can really deck these guys out to the nines. So if you want to go ahead and put this gun in his hand, which I have to figure out how to do, but it can be done. You just kind of have to get around the trigger finger. Yeah, both hands. This one has the little pinky out, which I assume is so you can do kind of crazy like poses up here with his mouth, kind of like Dr. Evil. But you can get these in here. You just kind of have to move them around forcefully, but there you go. So now he can hold this gun. He can have this gun in this hand. There's not really anywhere to store the bazooka, unfortunately. Like on his back or something like that. But I mean, you can really deck this guy out. I'm terrible at posing figures, but I mean, that's just a crazy amount of artillery, and I love that he has space to hold most of it on his actual body, so his hands are free to take some of these other guns. And they all look really great. Posability is pretty standard for a Marvel Legends figure. You have this shoulder joint that goes around but can also go out to the side. You have the bicep swivel. Now mine, unfortunately, feels a little messed up in the elbow joints. I feel like elbow joints are always the weakest part of Marvel Legend figures, and I don't know why. But when I try to move his elbow, I almost feel like it's going to break, and I'm kind of worried about it. And then you have, of course, the wrist in and out, as well as a swivel around. You have the ab crunch joint. You have a waist movement from side to side. Head is on a ball joint, so it can go from side to side, as well as forward and back. He does come with a second face, which is, of course, him without his mask, which they did a really nice job on. Really nice detail molded into the head there. Really nice job. Really creepy grin, too. I think they did a fantastic job of capturing that. And, of course, he comes with a little chimichanga, because what would Deadpool be without a chimichanga? I think that's fantastic. Back to the articulation, you have the leg joints that can go forward and out to the side, as well as a thigh swivel. Then you have two joints in the knee, same as the elbow. And then you have kind of a swivel and forward and back on the ankle. So I'm terrible at posing figures. I kind of always have been. But you can get some really nice poses out of this guy because he's got a ton of posability. Just be careful with the elbows. And maybe I'm just overly cautious, but they really feel like something's wrong with them, and I don't know why. I feel like it's every Marvel Legend I get has these weird brittle... They feel brittle, that's what it is. They're really brittle joints in the elbows, so be wary of that. But I think if you can find this guy, he's definitely one you should pick up, because the amount of accessories he comes with are fantastic. I love the fact that you can store the swords and two guns and a knife on his body. I love the face, the second head they give you. That's a really creepy grin. And the inclusion of a chimichanga is just absolutely fantastic. So I recommend this guy. If you can pick him up, I definitely think he's worth the $20 price because of the amount of detail and accessories and everything. Plus, he's Deadpool. Who doesn't love Deadpool? He's hilarious. He's a fantastic character. And he really did a nice job with this Marvel Legend. He's going to be highly sought after. So if you can find him, I definitely think you should pick him up. But let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I'd love to hear your opinions. Please like and share this video. Please subscribe if you haven't already. I hope you've enjoyed this look at Deadpool from the Marvel Legends line, and thanks for watching.